Hey folks, it's the Taboo Scout here. I wanted to put this video on the channel because I know for a fact there are people out there, family orientated people, husband, wives with children, and because of recent events in the last 3 years with a certain couth, found themselves basically with their pants around their ankles and unprepared for a few certain situations, and have said to me, I don't want this to ever happen again. So I feel I had to put this little tutorial, prepping 101 sort of video out, just to show you that you don't need to be Rambo, and you only need just a few things to give you that peace of mind if that situation happens again, or should it escalate into something further. We'll get onto that in other videos. However, I'm going to keep it simple in this one, so I hope you enjoy, and God bless you all. Scout your 12. So 3 years ago, we found ourselves watching the TV and we're hearing about this thing called COVID-19, and within a week it gets really serious and we're all told we have to be locked indoors. People are dropping dead. It's that serious. People went out and they panic bought all the pointless stuff in the supermarkets. People just lost their head basically, and a lot of people said, well, I don't want to get caught like this again. So people started looking up the word prepping and started getting these sort of images: gas masks, people out in the wild cooking, your Rambo types in ghillie suits with weapons. And you know what? It was a headache. It was really off-putting. It was like trying to learn quantum maths. You look at it and you think, no, I'm closing this book. So as your Taboo Scout, I'm going to give you Prepping 101. As a family, with children, what you should be thinking about. And it's easy, okay? Whether you're locked in or bugging out, think about first health, okay? Who in your family needs daily medication? What do they need? Start stocking up on that. Inhalers, stuff for diabetes. There's nothing wrong with phoning your doctor and saying, hey, I left all my medication batch on the train, need a new one. Okay, just, dietary needs. Yeah, start thinking about that. Okay, and because, you might be spending weeks indoors or weeks outdoors, it doesn't matter. Look at an alternate way of preparing that sort of thing. Okay, we've been threatened with power cuts. We've been threatened with water cuts in the UK, everything. And hygiene is so important then in that situation. So basically medication, food and hygiene. Now, people also panic bought fuel. And if you may have a family member or a friend and they say to you, hey, leave the smoke, come to us, the air's better, there's less threat, there's less people being ill, let's say if it's a pandemic. So yeah, stock up on fuel. Also stock up on alternate media receivers, okay, because social media, telephones, they'll all get affected. Okay, you can get some really good solar powered or dynamo powered radios now that will keep you in contact. Also think about personal communications. Your phone is only as good as the people that are supplying the power to it basically, and for the sake of a battery, walkie-talkies will serve you well. Also think about money, because people are going to be wanting their money, okay? And if things start going down, things start getting desperate, you're going to need an alternate source of currency. And in those times, people are going to want things they can drink, they can smoke, they can make what they would call a practical use of. Because paper money, plastic money, ain't going to be worth anything. Silver bullion, Again, it's got weight. You can hold it in your hand. People can say, yeah, okay, that's going to be worth something. Even drugs, illicit drugs, illegal drugs, they're all things people are going to need because health, again. So be cautious with that, but also arm yourself. Okay, nothing wrong with taking a precaution, making a fish spear, if anyone asks you. Most important thing, trust no one. Because whether you have to stay indoors for weeks, months, or you have to go out for weeks, months, there are going to be people out there that want what you got. The whole world is going to be vulnerable. Okay? So the best thing is, just keep it to yourself and let them run out first and see what happens. Hi folks. I hope that little very basic tutorial helped. We can elaborate on a lot of the things that were spoken about then briefly, but that is really a 101 guideline to what you should be thinking about in certain preparedness situations for you and your family. That's basic level, it's grassroots level, but you don't need to be Rambo to get into this. I understand that, but a lot of people don't. So yeah, I hope it helps. The next video we've got coming up is going to really get your pulses racing. We'll see what monsters are out there. Anyway, Scout 12, love you all.